You would not wish it on anyone. A family says a man was found dead, covered in bugs inside his Fulton County jail cell. I'm Sean Gables.
And I'm Rick Volbaum. And tonight, new at 6, his attorney argues he got no medical help leading up to his death. Just look at where LaShawn Thompson was allegedly sleeping. This deteriorating cell in the jail's psychiatric wing. And we're told that LaShawn Thompson suffered from mental health issues.
Atlanta News First reporter Zach Summers live at the Fulton County. There, Zach, you just learned from Thompson's attorney. Those images are disturbing.
Yeah, you know, the lawyer representing the family of LaShawn Thompson tells me this is one of the most inhumane inmate deaths he has ever encountered. The family wants the public to see the poor conditions they say their loved one endured while here at the Fulton County Jail, but we must warn you, some of the images are graphic.
It's just unbelievable.
The image is hard to look at. 35-year-old LaShawn Thompson unresponsive in a Fulton County jail cell covered in what his family's attorney says are insect and bedbug bites.
The scene was so horrific that the detention officer said she would not even administer CPR when they found him because she was freaked out. In her words, freaked out by the scene.
Thompson was arrested for misdemeanor battery in June of 2022. Attorney Michael Harper says the inmate was placed in the psychiatric wing of the jail where he remained for 3 months.
No one really checked on him. We have some records from the jail showing that they saw he was deteriorating from the medical staff and from detention officers.
Thompson was found dead inside his cell on September 13th, 2022. An autopsy showed no signs of trauma. While his death is listed as undetermined, the medical examiner noted a severe bed bug infestation.
It looks like it had been there for months, and no one cared. No one cleaned it up. No one did anything, apparently.
Pictures from inside Thompson's cell show deplorable conditions. The room covered in filth, Harper says, unfit for even a dog.
No one should live in those conditions, whether you're charged with a crime or not.
Thompson's family now calling for accountability. They want the jail shut down and replaced and a full criminal investigation into their loved one's death.
It's a big ask, we understand that. But you have to make the conditions better to avoid this from happening to someone else.
And we reached out to the Fulton County Sheriff's Office for comment. We are still waiting on a response. Thompson's family planning a press conference tomorrow at 2 at the Fulton County Courthouse. We, of course, will be there. Live in Atlanta, Zach Summers, Atlanta News First.
Zach, thank you. Our investigative reporter, Andy Parati, joining us now. And Andy, you have covered jail deaths here in Georgia for years. The situation in Fulton County, how does it compare elsewhere in the state?
You know, we've been looking into this issue for months, and just this Monday, we got updated numbers from the Fulton County Medical Examiner's Office. And take a look at the numbers that we have here. In Fulton County, 16 people have died since 2020 up until March of this year. Most of the people who died did not die physically at the jail. The majority of them died after they were taken from the jail to the hospital. And as you can see, it's also not the jail with the most jail deaths. Unfortunately, Clayton County Sheriff's Office has that unfortunate title. And what's interesting here is that it has substantially more than some of the largest jails like DeKalb, Gwinnett, and Fulton. Rick?
LaShawn Thompson, the gentleman that we just saw in Zach's report, Andy, he died 7 months ago. We're just learning about how he died now. Why do you think?
Yeah, Rick, 2 investigations typically happen after someone dies at a jail. First, it's a criminal investigation. In Georgia, sheriff offices can investigate themselves, or they can request an outside agency, like the Georgia Bureau of Investigation, to step in. The other investigation is an internal affairs investigation. They look into determining whether jail employees broke any sheriff policies, like did deputies check on an inmate under close observation every 10 to 15 minutes? Did deputies send a sick inmate to the infirmary in a timely manner after medical staff requested?